Surprise. You guys remember us?
What's up, guys?
We're here to help the Conspiranormal guys talk about the Strange Realities Conference that's coming up in less than 3 days, less than 72 hours at this point. This guy's really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. So we're going to tell you guys a little bit what's going on. And if you're watching and you got questions, hit us up. Let us know. Do something in that little comment box to tell us what you think and also ask us questions about the Strange Realities Conference before we transform back into the Conspiranormal guys. All right, I'm going to put this up here. And I'm going to do a little banner at the bottom telling you all about www.strangerealitiesconference.com. Okay. Anything you want to say real quick, Sasquatch?
11. Seeing those guys talk to some of the guests and get ready for the presentations and everything, and I just think it's going to be very fascinating.
Yeah, I think so too. The Conspiranormal guys, our alter egos, they've been running tests. And, looks like we got a comment from. Oh, somebody says, where y'all from? Well, I'm from, no, not Omicron Persei 8. I'm more from around like the Zeta Reticuli area. They got some really great happening things going on there with the Blue Avians. So you guys really should check that out sometime. And this Phil, guy, he can tell you where he's from.
Phil, how you gonna check me, man? You know I'm from that Tennessee.
Yeah, he's from Tennessee.
Well, yeah, this basement's looking fresh.
Okay. Here we are, guys. You can go ahead and can that for a second.
What are you talking about?
We want to welcome everybody to a little live stream, Conspiranormal. Doing kind of just off the cuff tonight to talk about the Strange Realities Conference that we've got coming up here in, man, it's less than 3 days at this point, less than 72 hours. I think that this guy right here, he was telling you that. And yeah, thank you, Phil. Thank you so much, man. Phil's listening in on Facebook, watching, and he's actually going to be helping us out. He's going to be actually playing one of the days some music for us. So look forward to that. That's going to be on Saturday. So I've got just an announcement.
It's going down, as Phil said.
Yeah, that's what Phil says. I've got an announcement basically about the conference. Before we had done, the ticket sales were going to be over at the end of Friday night. Now I've actually put that up to the time is going to be the end of Saturday. So if you want to buy a ticket to come see the Strange Realities Conference online, that is going to be on Saturday. Saturday night is the last day that you can do that. So all throughout the day, Saturday, you guys can still go in. And if you would have missed anything, it's actually still going to be on the Facebook group page.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a big thing. So if any of you guys can't make it or you miss a presentation, you got some kind of obligation, you can just come back. We're going to try to keep it on there as long as possible. If we do run into any issues, we'll find an alternative. So you can, if you bought tickets, you can continue to watch it. And if you want to watch it a second time, not necessarily even missed it, you want to check something out again.
Yeah, absolutely. Like he said, you can, if you want to watch the conference, the presenters that you may have missed all throughout Friday and Saturday, you guys can go back and watch that. So we are starting at 7:00 sharp Eastern Standard Time on Friday evening, the 25th. That is going to be, now we got people watching all over the world, but we are going to have 7:00 Eastern is when it starts. So you guys just like kind of figure out where you are in the world, where you are in time and in space, and kind of figure that out. So we are basically, yeah, we are basically going to just answer any questions you guys might have. I think, one thing we should do is just kind of go down the speaker list of who we've got if anybody is on the fence about coming to see this. So on the first evening, I'm just going to go ahead and pull this up. If you guys like my nice little hat here, let me go ahead and pull up a schedule for you guys. Friday, September 25th, we have starting out. Of course, you will be starting out with us, giving an intro to the conference. And followed by that by a good friend of mine named Aaron Gullius, who is going to be talking about conspiracy theories that have a happy outcome, at least for the people that believe in them. And he is going to be followed by good friend Recluse, aka Steven Snyder is his real name, and you guys are going to see what he looks like, which
we got a little bit of a preview of
is
that.
amazing.
Really deep, dark, parapolitical
Yes,
stuff.
yes, it's going to be interestingly crazy. So you guys should come check that out. Followed by Tim Banal at 9:30 Eastern time. He is going to be talking about a flat Earth conference that he went to last year, that he actually kind of previewed at our Strange Realities conference, but last year as well. And he's going to be giving you some footage from inside the Flat Earth conference and just talking about some of the interesting characters that he met there. Followed by at 10:40, Jenny Ashford. She is going to be speaking about a true crime case that took place in St. Augustine, Florida, I believe back in the 1970s. I may not be quite right about that, but that's what she is going to be speaking about, and she's going to be our last person to talk on. She's going to be the last person to speak on Friday evening. Okay. And we pick that back up on Saturday with a brief intro from us. And at 11:05 a.m., Kiki Dombrowski is coming to talk about prophecies, failed and otherwise, and the prophets that make them. And Reverend Michael Carter, followed by her at 12:15. He is going to be talking about UFOs in the Bible. You may have seen him on Ancient Aliens. David Metcalf, he is coming on at 1:25 Eastern time. He's going to be talking about gas station grimoires, which is going to be interesting.
We were just hanging out with him.
We were just hanging out with him not that long ago.
Virtually.
35-minute lunch break. After that, we call it a lunch break, but we're going to be streaming things from the stream as well. So you guys make sure that you can see that you can watch that. You can, of course, it is an online conference, so man, you can get lunch anytime you want. We're just taking a break. Soraya Askath follows that at 3 Eastern Standard Time. He is going to be talking about time and the paranormal and the mechanism of the paranormal. So that's going to be interesting as well. I think it's all going to be interesting. Guy Malone follows him at 4:10 Eastern Time. He will talk about our aliens, demons. So we're going to get a kind of contrast from UFOs in the Bible. Because we like to do that. We like to shake things up every now and again. Tony Kale is going to be joining us, and he's going to do the first part about folk magic and the paranormal, followed by Jack Montgomery, who the guys are both writing a book about the same subject. So that is going to be the same. That's actually the same presentation, but with the two different speakers.
Yeah, 2 hours, two really interesting takes on things that have some things in common. Basically, two different folk magic traditions.
Yes,
by those two guys, and when we talked to them and got a little preview, it was really interesting. Also,
And you guys
Yeah.
can find that on the YouTube channel, actually. And we're about to put that up on the Conspiranormal
Yeah.
podcast feed here soon.
All these speakers we've had on the last couple weeks doing these preview shows, so you can go check them out right now. It's this kind of format, live video, and you can see even more previews of what they're talking about.
Okay, John Tinney follows after the dinner break, which is going to be, we mentioned our good friend Phil, who's watching us at this very moment. He is going to be doing a few musical numbers for you guys. So that is going to be, I think that's going to be great. Looking forward to that. John Tinney follows him, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. He will talk about conspiracy theories and what's kind of wrong with conspiracy theories today. It has a very cryptic title that I can't quite remember at the moment, but it has something to do with Room 101, which is a 1984 reference. Followed by a question and answer session with the great Alan Greenfield. So if you are an Alan Greenfield and a Secret Cipher of the Euphonauts fan, you may want to join us and ask Alan a question. And that concludes Saturday evening, which is the last time that you can buy a ticket. And we're actually going to have an after hours Zoom hangout, kind of try to replicate what it's like to actually be at a live, quote unquote, conference. Sunday, we pick back up with Brent Rains at 12:05 Eastern Time. Brent is going the connection between psychic phenomenon and UFOs, followed by our good friend Dr. Future, who's going to talk about someone from the mid-century era called Mr. Pugh and his connections to weird white supremacy and fascism, which that's going to be completely, totally different from other things that we're going to talk about. Red Pill Junkie, 225. He will talk about the UMO UFO, I guess you could call it, encounter. And that is one that is not very well known in the United States or in the English-speaking world. So, guys, come join us for that. And followed by a 35-minute lunch break with my good friend and my cousin, Jason Von Stein, who's going to be playing some an acoustic music set for you guys. Stephanie Quick at 4 Eastern Time. She's going to be talking about how to manage synchronicity or manifest synchronicity in your life. Ren Collier follows at 5:10. He will be talking about the hollow earth and some of the occult connections to it. So you guys don't want to miss that. Greg Bishop follows with a talking about the connection between UFOs and the contact encounters with art. And Timothy Renner, 7:30 to 8:30. He will speak about, I think he told me he's gonna keep this a mystery, but he told me that he was going to talk about something about how evidence disappears in Bigfoot cases and other types of cases. Joshua Cutchin, 8:40 to 9:40. He will finish us off with a presentation called The Buzz and the Beast, which is about the connection between psychedelics and Bigfoot encounters. Okay, so that is our lineup. So we hope you guys are interested in come joining us this weekend, September 25th, 26th, and 27th. All right. Anything you want to add to any of that, sir?
Just like I said, go check out the latest episodes that we've been streaming to get a good preview. And from what we've seen so far and doing all of our troubleshooting, setting up with people, it's going to be really interesting material. It's going to be a fun time also. We've got a nice sense of humor to it, to some of the extra stuff, and maybe some games, hanging out, all those kind of things to try to replicate those cool hallway conversations. So just it's coming up in a few days. If you've been waiting, just go ahead and grab your tickets now. at strangerealitiesconference.com. Thanks to everybody who's been checking this out. And you have a great rest of the day, guys. Rest of the night.
Absolutely, guys. Come join us. You can get tickets at strangerealitiesconference.com. We are pumped to be doing this and to be putting this on. This is something that I think is going to be really special, and you guys are going to learn a lot from these great people in these fields of paranormal and conspiracy theory research, parapolitical research, and all kinds of interesting topics that are going to be covered. So come join us. We will talk to you soon.